we have Australia's largest range of tyre brands and sizes. Find a cheaper identical tyre locally stocked and we'll beat it. At Bob Jane T-Marts, we'll look after you.
Round 1 action in the 2016 NPL Victoria season here at Lakeside Stadium. South Melbourne hosting Heidelberg in the traditional derby. Both clubs had plenty to like in 2015, but both clubs want to take it a step further in 2016, John.
That's certainly right, Dave. But South finished on top at the end of the regular season last year, but lost the grand final. Heidelberg had a good season, went deep into all the competitions they played in. However, they failed to get silverware. Heidelberg beat South here at Lakeside Stadium last year, but South also knocked them out of the Doherty Cup. Let's see what happens today.
The crowd looks great, John, and the players are ready. Well, it's the new man, the defensive mid Fashini, going to deliver, going deep, looking for one of the tall targets, and the header from Miller, taken eventually by Theodore. On debut for Heidelberg, crossing over from Northcote in the off-season. Gunovic sends that one long, bouncing back, and now a chance for the Burgers. Good ball played in, flag stays down. Chance for Ruben Way on the right. Ruben Way turns, shoots and deflected well there. He got his body behind at that time, Regunovic, and South Melbourne will be away on the counter here.
First big play of the game, David, and we had Sean Ellis as well at the back post waiting for Ruben Way. Instead, the player goes for the shot at the near post. Regunovic looks to make the save, hits his chest actually, and bounces out to safety.
They're looking to box them in here, South, and that one's going to come straight back from the Burgers' clearance. Luke Adams squares it up. Schroen, another new signing. He's going to get it back here, Marcus Schroen. Keeps his feet nicely. Chance for Jawadi outside the box, plays it in. Milos Lujic looks for the turn. Crowded out by Heidelberg. Plays Jawadi with another shot. Now Schroen out wide. Epifano, there it is, 1-0 South Melbourne. It's persistence pays off in attack for them. It was just a wave after wave coming in there. Burgers players had the chance to clear it, didn't take it, John. And it's 1-0, an important goal there to break the deadlock.
Yeah, and after 12 minutes as well, David, a bit of a scrappy goal, you have to say, but we'll take them any way we get them. As you see, Jawadi with the shot there from outside the box. It spills eventually to Marcus Schroen, who tees it off for the incoming Epifano, who slots that at the near post past Theodore to open his account for 2016 and South's account as well.
Jawadi does quite well there against Sean Ellis. Now it's going to come back for the Burgers though, looking to hit back quickly. And for a tall target up forward. Now an opportunity. Harry Noon broke through well, got on the left foot. Got a bit of power behind that one. A little too much though. Goes sailing over. Stephen Pace, so much experience. Seen so much football at all levels here in this country. And the shot coming in there. Kane Shepherd took a little deflection and went just wide there. Burgers win the corner. Floats that one in high across. A chance now. Sean Ellison cleared off the line. I think it was Timmy Marler there next to Regunovic. Ball goes away up there, and there's a player down in back play. We'll have a moment to stop here, John. Looks like Fashini's hurt himself there.
It looks like Fashini has hurt himself. He's clutching his head there. We'll see from a replay here. It looks like Milos Lujic just clattered into the back of his head there. And more importantly for South, they've denied Heidelberg a goal there with Ellis at the back post.
Patient build up the Burgers, but that's a terrible pass. It opens up for Jawadi. Now a chance for Lujic, looking to latch on with the right foot. Milos Lujic didn't quite get the ball he wanted. An opportunity lost there for South. They couldn't quite capitalise on the Burgers' mistake. Biles, of course, spent a couple of seasons at South Melbourne. He started a counter-attack here, but the South captain, Michael Eager, chops it off. Now they're underway again. Here's Schroen, an excellent second effort for Epifano. Now Epifano looks up, he's got options on the far side. He's got options on both sides now. Plays it back to Schroen. The shot, good save, the follow-up, can't keep that one out. It's Milos Lujic. Who else, Sean Caro? The man with 3 golden boots to his name. You can't stop him scoring. He taps in from close range. In truth, you probably have to credit that one to Marcus Schroen for an excellent build-up and an important goal. South Melbourne now in dominant position at 2-0.
Definitely, Dave, you have to credit Marcus Schroen. Firstly, dispossessing Josh Wilkins in midfield before eventually being teed up from Epifano for this shot. Good save by Theodore. He'd be gutted that the ball would fall to the best striker in the NPL the last 3 seasons, and there's not much that the goalkeeper can do about that after the excellent save. And Milos Lujic taps home, and it's 2-0.
Jawadi really put his body on there, but it's a nice effort from Harry Noon. And they need to fight back here straight away, Heidelberg. He was trying to take it straight from the kickoff, Harry Noon, but nothing to be. And Luke Adams chopped it off. Chance now, Epifano on the counter-attack. South Melbourne really pressing the Burgers now going towards half-time. Here's Matt Miller, the new signing, the ball in well. Disappointing, but the clearance even worse. It's going to sit for Epifano. It's 3-0, John. It is 3-0. 2 goals in 2 minutes. Epifano nets his second, and this game has just been turned on its head. It looked competitive a few minutes ago, and now the scoreline looking very one-way. Unbelievable here, John.
Yeah, it's definitely turned, David, and you assume that the match is wrapped up by now. Epifano has been involved in all of the goals and scored 2 of them. This is a nice cutback from Matty Miller. It falls to Gobas, who scuffs his first clearance and then can't defend the ball off Epifano. Nice touch to set himself up, and with a left-footed effort from the edge of the box, he scores past Theodore, although I think it did take a slight deflection off Stephen Pace, which was unfortunate for the Burgers defender there, but it's 3-0 here to South Melbourne.
If they can get something before half-time, they might make a game of it. Corner whipped in, cleared for the moment. Luke Biles with the left foot, deflected down, sits up for Ruben Way, and he puts that one over the bar. They probably needed something there, Heidelberg, although they did look more positive.
The Burgers players appealing for a handball here. We'll see from the replay. Luke Biles having the shot from the edge of the box. Fashini's got his arms across his chest there, and that's where the ball strikes him. But the referee has none of that, and the eventual shot by Way goes over the crossbar for a goal kick.
Origunovic will be a happy man heading towards half-time. Played solidly. His defence has been well in control as that one goes on from Lujic over Biles. Now Matt Miller, one on round. The keeper brought down. That'll be a penalty. Yes, it is. Referee points at the spot.
I think this will be a red card.
I think you might be right, John. This is a big moment for the referee and for the Heidelberg debutant, Chris Theodore. He's off. He's off, John. A bad dream just got a hell of a lot worse for Heidelberg. It is a nightmare here for them going into half-time. Down to 10 men and facing a penalty, already 3-0.
Well, South with an excellent opportunity to make this 4-0. Now Lujic heading it on, and Biles, unfortunately for him, also flicking it on to Matt Miller, who shows an explosive bit of pace there, gets past Theodore and he's clipped as he's about to score. Referee adjudging him to deny him a clear goal-scoring opportunity. It's a red card, and Epifano for his hat-trick.
Epifano for the hat-trick, and for the 4-0, he's nailed it. Cool as a cucumber. Nick Epifano, a 42-minute hat-trick. Unbelievable, John. Fantastic from South Melbourne. They've been dominant. In truth, the Heidelberg defence in disarray. I don't think anyone would have bet on this scoreline going into half-time.
I certainly wouldn't have, David, and not only that, also a player of ours scoring the first half hat-trick as well. Very cool penalty, like you said. Nick Epifano has a habit of scoring penalties against the Burgers. Did one in the Cup last year as well. 4-0.
Some news coming in from the rooms, John. We have seen Theodore subbed over the break. Mathew Fashini being taken off for precautionary reasons, copping that knock to the head in the second half as Michael Eager plays Epifano. Well, he could just about add to his tally today, and he has a crack there at Pierce Clark. Got his body behind at the Heidelberg reserve keeper. Well, there's Jawadi, looking very lively in midfield as ever, as is this man, Marcus Schroen. Been good on debut. He wanted Epifano that time. Couldn't reach him, but it'll come straight back for Matt Theodore. He's got way too much space. The Burgers down a man. Miller into Lujic. Now a great chance for Theodore. Left foot, and there's number 5, John. Mathew Theodore off the bench, into the action, onto the score sheet. Perfect start to the second half. The pain continues for the Burgers. The joy continues for South. 5-0 here at Lakeside.
Matty Theodore will be very happy with himself, David, coming off the bench less than 10 minutes, in fact, after coming on as a half-time substitute in his 50th league appearance for South today. He's put through there by Milos Lujic, has his shot, which looks like it's going to be saved by Clark, the reserve goalkeeper. Unfortunately for the Burgers, Stephen Pace deflects the ball past his goalkeeper and into the back of the net, but I'm sure Matty Theodore will want to claim the goal for himself. You see there, looks like Clark is going to make the initial save. Unfortunately for the Burgers, there goes Pace with the deflection. Again, his second one for the afternoon, and the ball goes into the back of the net for 5-0.
Sends that one deep, and a chance at the back post. The header didn't get the sweet connection he wanted there, and it flies harmlessly over the bar. Substitution coming, the debutant Marcus Schroen taking a well-earned break. On comes Steve Hatzikostas, one of the fan favourites here. And Miller just took that one seamlessly away. Hatzikostas missed him that time. Now Shepherd on the counter-attack. He's missed a Theo, but it spilled nicely there for Sean Ellis. Maybe should have cut inside that time, opted for the shot in the end. The Ruben Way free kick. Goes deep again this time. Ball sits up and a chance just over the bar. Probably covered there by Roganovic, but a decent effort by Jack Petrie. It's a Costas for Eager. Being patient in their build-up here, South Melbourne. Finding space again for Epifano. Plenty of room to deliver that ball out to the left. This man's always dangerous on the cross. Keeps his feet and rides the big tackle there. Brad Norton cuts it inside. Iki Jawadi tees up the shot and goes straight at Piers Clark that time. Nice build-up. Would have been a beautiful goal. Another substitution. The fans will give a big round of applause, a warm round of applause for Milos Lujic. And on comes the youngster Andy Kachojevic to play out the last half hour. The Burgers trying to find numbers in the middle, but they're just outmatched everywhere with that man short. And this man, Iki Jawadi's always dangerous. He's got options. He assesses. He goes for the shot, deflects up. Kachojevic contests against pace. Was that a handball? Brad Norton questioning the referee. In the end, he's not too interested. Piers Clark mopping up.
Well, I've noticed that not many players apart from Iki Jawadi are appealing this, David. Probably would have been an accidental handball. Referee has his whistle there, but elects to play on, and eventually Clark, the keeper, collects the ball.
Kachojevic, of course, changing his number only slightly from 23 to 22 this year. Epifano out wide to Norton again. Said that a few times today. Good ball played in, looking for Kachojevic, but that's well done there by Piers Clark. He read that nicely and cleared it out. Danger not over the yet. Matt Miller, good cross header by Jawadi, and the shortest man on the park went for a header and nearly got it in on the underside of the crossbar, John. We would have heard all about that from Icky.
Yes, definitely. You took the words out of my mouth there. The shortest man on the field almost scored there. Matt Miller has been exceptional today down that right-hand side. Cuts the ball back for Jawadi. Nice header as well. Beats Clark, but not the crossbar, and eventually Pace clears the ball.
Roganovic going short this time, and Matt Theodore really enjoying having a run out today. Again, Epifano in midfield. He's had so much of the ball, and why not with delivery like that? Miller takes it perfectly inside for Jawadi, and there is number 6. And the route is completed, Johnny Curro. It is the headband off celebration. Timmy Marler's got his out as well. He's quite literally letting your head out here at Lakeside. We are writing our name in the record books with this one.
Yeah, and it's our biggest win against the Burgers in our history as well, David. What a score, and what a ball from Epifano, who's been involved in basically all the goals today. Fantastic ball. You can pick either Jawadi or Miller, and Miller there onside, cuts the ball back for Iki Jawadi with an easy tap in. I have no idea why Stephen Pace is appealing for offside there, because Iki Jawadi was behind Miller when the ball was played to him, and it is 6 goals now to the good.
Lukey Adams. Goodness me, they couldn't search for another one here, South, could they? A lot of dreams have come true already, although the Burgers, they're still on here. Kenny Theo, nicely done, good pace, and he's just had that save by Roganovic. Really nicely done there by the big South custodian. Feel for Kenny Theo, he did everything right there, just couldn't quite finish.
Yeah, Theo's been very lively since he's come on. He beats Adams there for pace, but unfortunately for him, he cannot beat Roganovic at his near post. A very smart save by the goalkeeper.
Looking to get something on the counter-attack again here, the Burgers. They haven't given up credit to the players they've had out there, and that's probably a foul there against Kachojevic. Oh, and they've squared up here. It could be on here, John Curr. A bit of feeling coming to this game late. I don't think either player liked the treatment they got from the other there, and, well, tempers flaring up here. We're well into injury time. Don't want to see the players do anything silly. Good to see the passion still alive in this derby. Ball played out wide. And they might just be going through the motions a bit here, the players. I think they'll all be relieved to see the dressing rooms, particularly the Burgers players. Kenny Theo, that's a nice ripping shot down low. He's played well, probably deserved the goal, but couldn't find it that time. Roganovic pumps that one long and high, and the referee blows to bring this game to a close. Heidelberg defeated 6-0 by South Melbourne. Fair to say, John, in our wildest dreams, we did not expect this. Make no mistake, Heidelberg are a quality outfit, which says something about the way we play here today. Could not ask for a better start to the season.
Fantastic start to the season, a perfect start, David, in front of a very healthy crowd here at Lakeside Stadium. We've been very lively and vocal this afternoon. A record score, in fact, against the Burgers. The first time that we've beaten them by 6 clear goals, and with a 6-0 win, we've started the season off perfectly. Now we look forward to our next clash against Northcote next Saturday afternoon.
And the fans showing their appreciation one more time for the players. They head towards the dressing room. Good scenes here at Lakeside. This week's Melbourne City Toyota Man of the Match award goes to a player who scored a first-half hat-trick. Well done, Nick Epifano. Epa, whatever you had for brekkie this morning, mate, have it every day. What a feeling, fantastic, great start to the season.
Yeah, it was a huge game, coming off a loss last week. big for both clubs. They're starting -3 points, so it was a do or die. And the way we went about the game was just amazing. Our shooting boots are on today, I guess, so it's good to get as many goals. And I'm just happy to score no matter what the game is and help my team win.
Obviously fantastic to have a great win to start the season. It's always been the way with Chris Taylor at the helm here at South Melbourne. We've had a positive start. So how do you make sure you back this up next week? Because 6-0, fantastic, better than we all expected, but really we have to take a reality check that there's still plenty of games to play.
Yeah, of course. It's just all about consistency now. Keep getting the miles in our legs. We're probably not the fittest this year, probably fitter last year, but if we can keep this up, even 1-0 wins, we'll take that. It doesn't have to be 6-0 every week. So, yeah.
I think everybody looked at this thinking it would be a close game. No one saw that coming.
Yeah, look in all fairness, it's a derby game. It's strange like that sometimes. It's very tight. Other games, it just blows out, and that's what it seemed to do today. But everything sort of clicked for us. We had some tough pre-season games, and we're doubling up. There's a few little things we were getting punished for, deservedly. So we actually did quite a lot of work during the week. CT and the coaching team were really specific about some things we needed to work on. So we worked on that, and it worked perfectly for us tonight.
Now, a little birdie told me that a certain New Zealand South Melbourne centre-back got a bit of a spray the other night for not being 100% fit. Is this true, and were these rumours put to bed today?
Look, he's been pretty fit throughout pre-season.
We both know that Luke Adams is the consummate professional. Michael Eager, is it true you were terribly unfit or rumoured to be terribly unfit and just put that to bed today?
Oh, people like to throw things around, if they want it, that's fair enough. But coming back from the injury was frustrating in the sense that this time last year I could do a lot of work in the off-season. I came back really fit, so I've sort of been playing a bit of catch-up, but I was pretty happy that I managed to get through 90 because lately it seems I'm coming off after about 60. So, yeah, very happy, but ultimately really happy with the clean sheet.
I look very pleased. I mean, the first half performance was, it wasn't by any stretch of the imagination perfect. We had a 15-20 minute spell where I thought we looked a bit rusty and probably sat a bit deep, and they had a lot of pressure on us, albeit from set plays, corners and that. But you can't argue with it. Every time we went forward, we looked like we'd score, and that's something we've had problems with pre-season. So the fact we scored 4 goals first half, and obviously once the keeper got sent off, it was going to make it hard for them. So pretty much a dead rubber second half.
Let's take a moment to focus on the new signings. 3 started, and I think all 3 offered something throughout the game. Pleasing signs for you that they seem to be gelling reasonably comfortably.
Yeah, I mean, it was always going to take a little bit of time for them to get used to what we were doing. We worked a little bit on Maddie defensively and Marcus when we go forward. Maddie's come in and he's probably just had the 1 training session or 2 training sessions, so but he injects that bit of pace for us. His quality's good. He makes those sustained runs from deep, which is hard to pick him up. So really pleased with all 3, but not just that. I think the boys were well up for it. First game of the season, form like that. Hopefully it's a good season for us. Thanks to all the South fans that were here today. The support that we get is phenomenal, and we have to go out there and do it for these people because they really do support the club and get behind the club, and that lifts the boys every week. So we're really pleased to do it for those guys.